Citizens of Israel, my brothers and sisters, we are in historic days, days that will be written in the annals of Israel. In Operation Roaring Lion, our roar is growing and intensifying. We are pummeling the Islamic regime in Tehran. We are pummeling its emissaries, Hezbollah in Lebanon. There's unprecedented coordination between Israel and the U.S. and achieved substantial achievements that are changing the reality in the West Bank, in the Middle East and beyond. These achievements are increasing the status of Israel as a superpower more than ever. Through our power in opposition to the power of our enemies, this is what is ensuring our survival. Our threats come and go, but when we become a regional superpower, and in many respects a global superpower, we have the power to push away threats and ensure our future. In 1993, I published an article in one of the newspapers in which I wrote, the biggest threat to the state of Israel is not in Arab states, but it is in Iran. Since then, for over 30 years, the murderous Ayatollah regime indeed has acted to attack the U.S. and the West. But first and foremost, it worked to implement its plan to destroy the state of Israel. It did it in 3 levels. The first, it built an axis of evil with Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, the Assad regime, and others. The second level, it operated to build tens of thousands of lethal ballistic missiles. And the third level, it worked to develop atomic bombs in a clear, open statement to erase us from the face of the earth. It will not achieve this. As Prime Minister of Israel, I led known and unknown actions that hurt Iran, that hindered its ability, and we have built our own military and technological capabilities, diplomatic capabilities, to strike Iran forcefully and to remove from over us these threats. All these efforts have joined together into the war from October 7th, the Rising Lion and Roaring Lion. We have significantly hurt the Islamic regime. It is still there, but it has been significantly weakened. We are determined to complete the job, to bring security to all citizens of Israel and the residents of northern Israel and southern residents. Hezbollah feels our wrath, and it will feel our wrath significantly and will pay a very heavy price on its aggression. In Operation Rising Lion, for the first time, we established the route to significantly hurt Iran's ballistic missile program and the production capabilities for new missiles. The same thing with the nuclear program, by delivering a heavy blow to the nuclear scientists who planned to build a nuclear bomb to erase us. They have been removed, so they cannot achieve that. After Rising Lion, me and President Trump warned the Supreme Leader of Iran, if you will try to rebuild your death industries, we will hit you in a force that you have never known. Not only did he not listen, he opened in a speedy attempt to build more ballistic missiles and to hide them deep, deep underground, beneath tall mountains. If we wouldn't act immediately, within a few months, the death industry of Iran would have been immune from any strike. That is why we went together into this operation, the U.S. and Israel, to continue what we did in Rising Lion, to prevent Iran to develop a nuclear weapon, to prevent Iran from developing ballistic missiles that would threaten Israel, the U.S., and the entire world. This is our objective. In a short amount of time, we eliminated the dictator Khamenei and numerous leaders in the regime of terror. We eliminated the old tyrant, and the new tyrant, Mujtaba, a puppet of the IRGC, cannot show his face in public. We are pummeling the nuclear industry, the ballistic missile industry, and the launchers, the key points of power of the regime. Simultaneously, we are working to advance a new objective to create the conditions for the Iranian people that can remove this tyrant regime that is oppressing it for nearly 50 years. We are delivering decisive blows on the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, the Basij, in its headquarters, in its checkpoints, and there's still more to come. To the Iranian people, I say, the moment that you can embark on a new journey of freedom, this moment is coming closer. We stand by your side. We are helping you, but at the end of the day, it is up to you. It is in your hands. Already now, we can say clearly, in certainty, it is not the same Iran, this is not the same Middle East, and this is not the same Israel. We are not waiting. We are initiating. We are attacking. And we are doing this in unprecedented force. We establish an unprecedented alliance with the United States, with our great friend, my personal friend, President Trump. We talk nearly on a daily basis. We speak freely, as if we're in a bar, exchanging ideas and deciding together. President Trump told me something that I want to share with you a short hour ago. This is what he told me. The relations between us are stronger 100-fold than any other relations that a U.S. president had with the Prime Minister of Israel. We are not thinking only on our countries, on this generation. We are thinking of the next generations, the future of humanity. In these days, my people and I are establishing new alliances with regional countries, alliances that up until a few weeks ago would have appeared unimaginable. And we are doing this through the tremendous might that we have built, through the great abilities of our commanders, and through your steadfastness, the citizens of Israel. I know that you are adhering to the Home Front Command guidelines. You are entering time after time to the safe zones and shelters. I know this isn't easy. I know this is very hard, especially in the north. But by adhering to these guidelines, you're also saving lives and also giving the breathing room and support to me, to the Israeli government, to the IDF and defense establishment to achieve the objectives of the operation. How did Trump tell me once? Only in Israel, the emergency flights are opposite. Everywhere in the world, they want to flee the war, but only with you in Israel, everyone wants to come back. Where does the spirit come from? And I tell him, this is the secret of our success, the steadfastness of our people, the sense of belief.
The strategic landscape of the Middle East has entered a definitive new era as the United States and Israel intensify Operation Roaring Lion, a massive, coordinated campaign designed to systematically dismantle the Islamic Republic of Iran's military and nuclear framework. In a profound shift from traditional containment, Washington has now forward-deployed its Big Three strategic bombers, the B-1B Lancer, the B-2 Spirit, and the B-52 Stratofortress to bases in the United Kingdom. This positioning, authorized by Prime Minister Keir Starmer following an Iranian drone strike on British assets in Cyprus, places America's most destructive conventional, bunker-busting, technology within immediate striking distance of Tehran's deepest fortifications. While the physical movement of these Cold War giants signals a deep earth, tactical shift, the political rhetoric coming out of Jerusalem and Washington suggests an even broader objective: the complete neutralization of Iran as a regional threat. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in a historic address, described an unprecedented level of synergy with President Donald Trump, framing the current alliance as the strongest in the history of the two nations. Netanyahu emphasized that the goal is not merely to degrade capabilities, but to ensure that the death industries of the Ayatollah regime, its ballistic missile programs and nuclear ambitions are permanently entombed beneath the mountains they were built to hide in. The campaign has already achieved high-profile results, including the reported elimination of Supreme Leader Khamenei and key figures within the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. With the old tyrant removed, the military focus has shifted to the missile cities, where the newly arrived American bombers are expected to play a decisive role. By utilizing precision-guided munitions and stealth technology, the coalition aims to seal underground access points, trapping Iran's retaliatory arsenal before it can ever be launched. Beyond the battlefield, this operation is being framed as a liberation effort for the Iranian people. Both leaders have signaled that the ultimate victory lies in the hands of the Iranian citizens, encouraging them to seize this moment of regime weakness to end nearly 50 years of oppression. As regional alliances shift in ways that were unimaginable only weeks ago, the message from the coalition is clear. This is no longer a cycle of sporadic escalation, but a fundamental reordering of power. For the first time in decades, the sanctuary of the underground has been breached, and the era of Iranian regional proxy dominance appears to be nearing its end.